Baggedmilk. 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 Oh, I swear. Oh, Baggedmilk. And I'm hungry like Baggedmilk.
Baggedmilk, how you doing, my friend?
Hello. Doing wonderful.
We should start with Kevin Lowe retiring.
Yeah.
Stepping
That
down.
was surprising for me, actually.
63 years old. Guess he just decided it was time to retire? Or was that you should retire, Kevin Lowe?
Well, yeah, I don't know. Stopped playing in 1998. More than 1,200 games between the Oilers and Rangers. He's been around forever. He was
Hall
the
of Famer.
coach in 2000. He was a general manager for 8 years. So if he's retiring just to shut it down because he's had enough, then all the best, Kevin Lowe. You had a hell of a career, you know?
Do you think any of
4
the
years.
like the hate that he was getting for a while there, the Lowe must go and all that, was that justified, or was that just somebody looking for a scapegoat? Like, were their fans frustrated? What did you think
Yeah,
of
I
him
think
as a
Oilers
GM?
fans were frustrated, but I think that Kevin Lowe is a guy who set a flag here, and he set up shop in Edmonton. He never left. He was one of the only guys that just stuck around, and I think a lot of it was unfair. I mean, I was unhappy for a lot of those years too. The Oilers were terrible. I mean, and Kevin Lowe's the face of the franchise, and
Yeah.
then there was those times when he got a little bit combative in the media, like I know
Yeah.
a thing or two about winning
Yeah.
or whatever. But
Second-tier fans.
you know, at the end,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, he was the Oilers through and through throughout his tenure here. So, a great career. One of the better GMs that this team has had. 2006, I'll always remember because of Kevin Lowe and the moves he pulled off that year. So, all the best. Sail on, good sir.
You know what I think? I think some of these old dogs are looking at the world that we live in and the change in the culture and maybe thinking, it's time for me to walk away here. No?
Yeah, maybe. Or or just like Grant said, he's 63 and he doesn't want to work anymore. I'm 37 and I would retire today if I could.
Put you up in the Oilersnation Hall of Fame, and
Yeah, just hang the banner and I'll go to a beach or something, hang out. That'd be great.
Let's talk about the rumors, the Phil rumors.
so I keep seeing these popping up. I keep seeing lists about where will Phil Kessel sign, and the Oilers are always on those lists. Do you think that's a
Awesome.
possibility?
I mean, first of all, it's hilarious.
I love it.
Just the idea of Phil Kessel being an Oiler, it makes me laugh. I think it'd
Eating
be funny.
hot dogs and
Yeah, like the
Oh,
street
the
meat vendors have got to be excited.
The memes we could make, the merch we would make for him, it would just be great. A guy 1,200 games in the NHL, 399 goals. I think you'd probably like to have him even at this stage of your career, but the Oilers just don't have any cap space. It's the reality of it. Even though Phil Kessel wouldn't sign for a whole lot, I would imagine. I just don't know how the Oilers are going to afford it. They still have to sign Kaylor Yamamoto. He's got his arbitration hearing coming up later this week, and they've got work to do. Ron McLeod still needs a deal. I'd like to see some upgrades on defense potentially, but you need the money to make it happen. So as much as I would love all the vendors in Edmonton just hanging outside the doors at Rogers Place post game, I just can't see it happening, unfortunately, just because I don't think the math works. But I would love to see it. Phil Kessel would be hilarious. It'd be awesome.
I would absolutely buy a Kessel Oilers jersey.
Yeah.
That would be like a collector's edition in a few years. Phil
He-
the Thrill
Oh
Kessel.
yeah,
He's going to become
and then
the next Corey Perry too, right? Like he's going to be the rental player here.
He'll just keep popping up on teams and not winning cups.
to truly honor him, you just kind of toss some mustard on your jersey there and just stain it up and ruffle it up a little bit.
He's
I like
just one of the more entertaining guys.
Yeah.
Everything about him, that picture when he was on the American Olympic team, and he's kind of slouched over looking at the camera, one of my favorite players.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah, he's great. I mean, he's an inspiration for those of us with dad bods too. You know that you can still be a pro athlete, fill the net,
And
even
a very
though you're
good
not
one.
necessarily
He's-
super into the fitness aspect of the job.
I love the fact that he shows up at camp every year, like 20 pounds overweight,
At least.
and is the slowest guy on the team until about December. And then all of a sudden starts lightening it up, right? Yeah. We should, before we let you go, the Oilers Nation golf tournament. We should give you a plug for that. You've got a couple of spots left, right?
We're going to sell out. This thing is on August 19th, so we're a couple of weeks out at Cattail Crossing. We're changing the venue this year at nationgear.ca. All the details on
Being
how you
forced
can
to
enter
change
teams.
the venue.
No, just a change of pace. You know,
Okay.
our friends at Cattail, they offered us a cool opportunity, and we thought it'd be fun to do something a little bit different. So nationgear.ca, August 19th. It's a Friday. We're kicking off in the morning. There's no better way to start off the weekend than a little golf tournament.
Oh, yeah.
We got all kinds of activations on the holes, everything you could expect from an Oilers Nation golf tournament. It's going to be a great time. I will be there. I encourage you to be there as well. So
Baggedmilk.
nationgear.ca, that's how you get your tickets.
And where? Say the webpage one more time.
Nationgear.ca, please, Locke.
There you go. Baggedmilk, Oilers Nation. Thank you for your time, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
The Locker Room.
Brought to you by Always Plumbing and Heating.
Weekday mornings on 95.7 Cruise FM.